Today we're going to be starting the personal letterhead unit. And before we do that, you need to understand what it is we're physically trying to do before we do it digitally. This right here is a piece of stationery. On the piece of stationery you have a letterhead. Letterheads generally represent our business, or in this case it's going to be you. So you're going to have some logo that represents you that you're going to make, and then you're going to put contact information. Address, city, state, phone number. I suspect many of you probably have an email address, and if you have a website, I would put that on there as well. It's going to be information that you would always be willing to send to a potential business person or a customer, or to do correspondence with in a very professional way. This is what a piece of stationery looks like. Now traditionally, you have boxes of this stuff, and you take it out and you put it in the printer and you print off your letter. Well, since we live in the electronic age, what we're going to do is not have boxes of paper. Instead, we're going to have a piece of paper, which is a digital document, with our letterhead, and we're going to be saving it as a document template file so that anytime we want to print a letter, all we have to do is bring up our document template, print the letter, and you will automatically have your letterhead on anything professional that you send out. I'm going to talk about Microsoft Word and the draw aspect of Microsoft Word. If you go up here to the View menu, select Toolbars, and look at your list of options, you're going to find that drawing is turned on. And you can also double check that by looking down here and identifying and locating your Draw toolbar. And what you're going to be doing in this particular assignment is coming and using some of these tools to create a logo. And I'll quickly just create something and show you that you have different pieces. You can right-click on each piece. You can format each shape. For example, you can fill the inside with a different color. You can use word art, and you can make some fun things happen here. Now, I'm not sure how exactly you're going to do your logo, but you're going to end up with something that represents you that is a visual image. For example, Nike has the swoosh, and different companies have logos that represent them. Now, there are three different pieces here. If I select all three pieces by coming down here and selecting the pointer, you can see down here is the pointer. I select the pointer, I drag a box around all of those pieces, I right-click on those pieces, I group them together, I now have one piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down to our drawing tools. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to quickly create a logo that's going to represent us. So there's your logo. I'm going to make this one smaller. We don't need it to be that big. And this represents us. There's our logo. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and group these together. I'm going to group them together again. I'm going to shrink it down to something smaller. And put it up here. Your overall letterhead should be 1 inch by 6 inches, and you can see the ruler up here to give you an idea that you're right on track. The final item that we're going to add to the letterhead is text. We're going to have our name. We're going to have our name first and last. We're going to have an address. We're going to have phone and email. And those are the items that you're going to be fitting on your letterhead. Again, you'll want to group everything together. And then when you save it, this is what is different. You will save, and you want to select document template first, because you'll select document template here, not a standard Word document. The document template, it'll automatically default you to the templates folder, and then you'll need to go find your personal folder. If you find your personal folder first, switch to document templates. It takes you back to document templates. So find and switch your file type first. Then go find your folder. I'm going to go to desktop for this example. And you're going to save it as letterhead. And you choose save. Now let's go take a look at this, and you'll see the differences. Compare these two items. This is a traditional Word document saved as a Word file. This is a Word document saved as a document template file. You can see that it's represent a tablet of blank pieces of paper. Now if I open that up, it's going to act like a blank document. It's not titled, but look at this. It has our letterhead in it. And so when you get to Unit 6 and 7, you're actually going to be able to start by bringing up your letterhead and then typing a professional letter.